Hey everybody, it's Erik, and we're going to take a look at the Rolex Milgauss from its launch in 1956 to its discontinuation last year in 2023. A watch I absolutely love. And you hear me say that all the time, I'm sure. But the watches that I'm reviewing, I do love. And I'm not going to pick a watch I hate to review. So this is the way it's turning out. Also, Exclusive Jewelers 195 Canal Street are giving me watches that I really like to review. So thanks to them. The reason why I like this watch, I'll tell you, this is probably one of the watches that attracted me to luxury watches earlier than any other watch. And specifically, because of the lightning bolt seconds hand. I absolutely thought that was super cool. But hey, you know, I'm from AC/DC era, lightning bolt surfboards, I don't know if you know those, lightning bolt clothing. So anything with a lightning bolt was cool. So I love that watch. Anyway, we're gonna take a closer look. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Okay. So this one is going to be different than a lot of other people what other people may like. This does not have that green hue you'll notice on the crystal. It's a clear crystal. A lot of people like the green, and a lot of people identify the Rolex Milgauss from that hue, that green hue on the crystal. I prefer the clear. I prefer the dark face dial with the orange accents and the orange lightning bolt. You can also get it with silver. So this watch was discontinued last year, and it was brought back, I think, in like 1988 or something. No, 2007, I'm sorry, and it was the 116400, yeah, 116400. And that watch is what we essentially have here from 2007 with some updates, of course, as I said, with dials, and it has the 3131 movement in it, which isn't their latest movement. It's not 70-hour power reserve, it's 48, but it doesn't matter. This watch really isn't about power reserve. This watch is really about the watch itself, the case back, and the Faraday cage inside, which is an iron, another case back inside. I'll put a picture of it up. So I'll put a picture of that up. I'll put a picture of the movement, the 3131, which is a great movement. It's beautiful. And also I'll put a picture of the original 1956 Oyster Perpetual Milgauss, which is really, really very different. So this watch itself, as I say often with Rolex, it has something a lot of people don't have. This is heritage to work off of. So this watch, and the thing with Rolex is, you know, they have a lot of firsts. So they have the Everest thing with the Explorer. They have Submariner. They have this one with scientists. And supposedly there was a 50 to 100 Gauss would really corrupt a watch. So they ended up making this and working with the European Organization for Nuclear Research. And that's how this came about for 1,000 Gauss. But what they do very well is document what they do. So there is some dispute even about the Everest and the Explorer and Edmund Hillary and all that. But the thing that Rolex does is they make it real because they advertise it, they document it, and then it becomes real, whether it is or not. And it usually is, but still, I mean, if you're the first one to advertise it that way, then that's yours. Nobody can come out now. I mean, you can talk about having an anti-magnetic watch. This watch has a lightning bolt on the dial. Look at it. And come on. So they own it. They own that space with this watch. Do I think it will come back? Absolutely. I definitely think it will come back. I don't know when, but it will definitely come back. I think it's too cool. I think it's very different. I do think it's a niche watch. And lately I've been doing those type of watches because for me, I thought the Bluesy was super cool. It didn't get a lot of views for the video. I love that watch. I love this watch. Milgauss, you know, it's more of a niche Rolex product. You know, it's not a Submariner. Everybody wants Submariners. So at any rate, it's a beautiful watch. You can get it from Exclusive Jewelers 195 Canal Street. The information in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Let's go back up top. Thanks. So there you go. It's a great watch. It's different. And the reason why it's different are the little things, like the seconds hand, those type of things. Obviously, it has a Faraday cage in the back, and you know, all of those things that were originally made. Are there watches now that are more anti-magnetic than this? Sure, but this is the original. And that's the thing that Rolex has. They have, you know, the Explorer for Mount Everest. They have Submariner for diving. They have this for scientists and anti-magnetic. They have that to play off of. And they do a very good job of that. The other thing about Rolex is they're in constant production. There's a lot of brands that are beautiful that people don't know that went dormant. So a really great brand, Blancpain, gone. That thing was laid dormant, and then it was bought, brought back and sold to Swatch Group. Even recently you have Nevada Greenwich, and you have many, many brands, but this watch brand, obviously Rolex, has been in continuous operation. So the authenticity is there for this brand. I think this watch is super cool. And if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. Thanks.